What is going on, everyone? Badger here. Should like and sub, and let's get into this. So, Leslye, former Harvey Weinstein personal assistant, Headland herself, wants to do a live action. I mean, she says it's a Knights of the Republic project centered on Kreia. Kreia is from the second Knights of the Old Republic, which means she wants to skip right over adapting the first game to adapting the second one. I don't want them to adapt any of them because they have neither the ability nor the skill. Sort of the same thing. Either way, and proving that she is apparently a one-note pony when it comes to storytelling. Following her creation of the Acolyte, showrunner Leslye Headland has voiced her interest in doing another Star Wars adaptation based on a female villain with a gray conception of the Force, this time in the form of a live-action Knights of the Old Republic project focused on the villain Kreia, otherwise known as Darth Treya. I would also say, obviously spoilers abound, but also Kreia's view of the Force wasn't, well, we'll get into it. It wasn't gray, I'll tell you that much. The former assistant to Harvey Weinstein professed her desire, I'm sure she knew nothing, professed her desire to take on the fan favorite video game series, or more specifically, its second entry, given her exact mention of Kreia during a recent interview given to Brazilian entertainment news outlet Omelette. Okay. Asked if she had any Star Wars dream projects she'd like to work on after the Acolyte, Headland asserted, as machine translated via Deep L, AI translation. Well, I've always wanted to explore a live action version of the Knights of the Old Republic game and the character of Kreia. I think it would be a very interesting story to bring to life. Pressed further if said adaptation would possibly feature an appearance by the first KOTOR game's iconic Darth Revan, which, if they played the first ones, you would know he's already gone at that point. Gone back into the unknown regions looking for the Sith Emperor. Headland conclusively declared, well, start writing some emails, start crowdfunding. Do not fucking write emails or crowdfund. Let's hope this falls away into obscurity. A main character in Knights of the Old Republic to the Sith Lords. Kreia is a former Jedi whose obsessive desire to understand the Force drives her to take more and more ethically questionable approaches to studying the power and teaching her students. Kicked out of the Jedi Order out of fear that her unorthodox teachings had directly inspired her former Padawan, the soon-to-be Darth Revan, to launch a Force civil war. Kreia soon comes to believe that not only are the Jedi unworthy of their power, but that they should be eliminated wholesale for the good of the galaxy, giving herself over to the dark side and taking on the name of Darth Treya. The aging Force Master embarks on a shadow plot to manipulate the Galactic Order into imploding upon itself, starting with a Jedi exile known as Mitra Surik. Yeah, it's a great game. And ultimately, Kreia comes to view the Force as something that just shouldn't exist, which, without the Force, life couldn't exist, so not the best plan. But yeah, sound familiar? It should, as noted above, that the Force is ambiguous. The Jedi are the actual villain setup is near exactly the same one that serves as the basis for the Acolyte. All in all, while the Acolyte is proving that Headland fundamentally misunderstands the core of Star Wars, her being given a KOTOR project would additionally confirm that she is, at the end of the day, a one-trick narrative pony. Yeah. You're just going to go back through all of the Star Wars and say that every single Jedi is an evil patriarchy and the Sith were right all along. It was the Sith all along. Yeah, dumb. And we haven't even gotten to any modern adaptations or remakes, and hope we never do because we've been hearing about it. The first KOTOR, which was supposed to come out, Embracer Group had it, and thankfully, because they basically all but said they were going to woke it up for the modern audience, and they had a very agenda-filled person working on it before they ended up leaving. And the last we heard, because it's just a couple weeks ago, this article, since it split from Embracer Group earlier this year, Saber has confirmed that the KOTOR remake is still in development, but there's no further details other than yeah, we're working on it. And I believe the only other one is that when it's launched, it will be a timed console exclusive for PS5. So probably 6 months to a year. Who gives a shit if it's adapted well, but it probably won't be adapted well. So yeah, let us honestly hope that they don't touch this, even though the Saber is still saying it's being worked on, hopefully it's not. Hopefully it gets canceled. And we've been seeing a lot of that going around because I don't trust them. I don't trust them skill or ability. Like the skill to be able to do it, to actually translate it, or the like, even if they wanted to actually translate it, they would not be able to because agendas. And so, yeah, let us hope that all of this is just a nasty idea of a timeline and it doesn't center out. So let me know what you think of this. Make sure to like, share, and sub. If you have done that, thank you. If you're gonna do that, thank you. And
well, bye.